Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge us.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Grand rising. To all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Tonight is Thumpin Thursday. We are in the building. What's going on, man? How everybody feel? I'm sorry. Hey, first and foremost, man, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Hey, and pull them phones out, man. Share with 3 people. Tell them 3 more people to share with 3 more people. And share with 3 more people, man. Let's get it in the building, man. Let's get everybody in the building tonight, man. What's going on? Secondly, man, big up to the best moderators in the game, man. Y'all know who they are. Young boy, Maya Buck, Master Teacher Fox Dad, TLS, Spencer McKenzie, aka Brother D-Mac. We got Club Can't Get In, Coach Ricky, Bear Bear, Big Frank, Dave, man, and a Hugh and host and slew of others, man. And I can't forget about my big bro, Professor Remo, bringing up the real show. Hey, and then we got them queens. We got the First Lady, Miss Gigi. Gaming Palace, we got Miss Star Wars Markets LLC, we got Miss Asha Brooks, and last but not least, we got Miss CC Craven, carefully, man. What's going on tonight, man? Hey, everybody, we in the building for Thumpin Thursday. Hey, don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago Pizza, man, right here in Chicago, Illinois, 501 East 61st Street. Also, man, don't forget to check out Dan Soul Food and Bakery, 2335 West 79th Street, man. Then we got the Urban Lux Cafe, 2911 East 79th Street. We got Cafe with Grown Folks Play, 17553 South Cassie in Hazelcrest, Illinois. And last but not least, we got the House of Health and Wellness, located 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213. And when y'all get there, let them know Bearded Conversation sent ya. Y'all know what it is, man. While I get my shit together, man, to collect my notes and thoughts, man, I'm going to let y'all hear that one more time without no interruptions. We got the professor in the building.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcast 11, they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A Bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like baseless. Now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking that how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube. Knowledge supreme, infinite. Chicago got us dipping, excited to talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big gangers conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers. Giving it back, the hood lovers, broadcasting live, off the block, giving it back, Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back, Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back, Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Yo, welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. I am your host. Beer Gang is Con, aka Con the Don, BKA Mr. BGK. Man, how's everybody doing tonight, man? Welcome to another episode of Thumpin Thursday, man. We on the building, man. Big ups to Professor Remo, man. Big ups to P Mac in the building. Hey, man, first and foremost, man, y'all know how I like to start the show off.
Hey, everybody, wait, before we start the show, hit that like button, family. Everybody hit that like button, family. We in the building, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Man, y'all know how I like to start the show off, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, views, and meditations. One last time. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, views, and meditations. Miss Kimber is in the building. She said, got that big Beijing. see, nope, it ain't even Beijing. Hey, no. We don't do the Beijing. You know what I'm saying? This is the first step of the beautification process. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Gotta get all them out the way and let it marinate, you know what I'm saying? Then, gonna come the cuts and the things. You know what I'm talking about? You know? But back to what I was saying if I was really interrupted by one of my moderators. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the Just for Men. You feel me? It's the Just for Men joint. But yeah, man, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, man. There's a lot going on out here in the world today, man. People we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people we're cordial with, our families, our extended families, more especially our Bearded Conversation, Bearded Studios, and Bad TV family. You know what I'm saying? We just want to keep everybody connected, keep everybody doing positive things, and let, the people know that, we here supporting. And if you think you ain't got nobody, man, you got somebody. Hey, what Roscoe say, man, if ain't nobody told you today that they love you, Roscoe love you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and speaking of Roscoe, man, big ups to Roscoe, man. Big ups to my co-host L Boogie, and big ups to my co-hosts with the mostest, you know what I'm saying? My little one, A Jizzle. I'm saying he ain't doing too good. AJ sick. I'm saying hopefully he feel a little better over time. You know what I'm saying? Reach that. There you go. See. You know what I'm saying? See, Miss Kimber, why you couldn't be see, but restarting the bearded. You know what I'm saying, man? And I got my castor with my oil at. I got my oil, man. I'm gonna try to get me back right, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been slacking. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, but it ain't Beijing, mama. It ain't Beijing. You know what I'm saying? That Beijing shit rub off. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't rubbing out. This shit come out. And they be back gray in about a week. You know what I'm talking about? No, I ain't gonna say a week, about a good couple of weeks, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So, and don't forget the 5 key components, man, that everybody, you know what I'm saying, that should be striving and hopefully trying to reach towards, you know what I'm saying, man. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, because that's what we live by here on Bitter Conversation, man. Now let's get to it before we get into any topics of discussion, man. And we offend people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Let me do that there. I do apologize. I should have been had that. You know what I'm talking about? There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bitter Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bitter Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. Once again, I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying and undertone of edutainment. We don't want you to take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work. Please do your proper vet work. Please do your research, and get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion, because you can't get no money out of me. Ain't no co-host here. And then, like I always tell y'all, man, we don't want y'all going out here, man, robbing no bank, starting no repost, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where to put it. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it cordial, man, and let's keep it fair. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building tonight, man. So yeah. Again, and if you do feel some type of way, man, it might be personal. But again, I want to let the people know, man, the link is in the chat, man. I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication, man. So if you want to, what I'm saying, jump on the panel with me, man, and maybe talk about something that I'm talking about, or if you got a topic of discussion that you might want to add, what I'm saying, to the program, you're more than please feel more than free and welcome to do so. You know what I'm saying? And if you're just more comfortable inside of the chat, contributing that way, man, feel free to do that as well. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, no matter how you want to give it. You know what I'm saying? But do please hit that like button for your boy. Please hit that like button. And don't forget, man, to tune in every Monday through Thursday for Bearded Conversation, man, 9 to 11 p.m. Central Time. Hey, and tomorrow, man, Bearded Studios, Will MC's Talk, man, episode 16. Make sure y'all in the building, man. We got Money Making Marco will be in the building tomorrow, man. I'm going to contact him on board. Matter of fact, I'm going to text him while we live now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got that ready for tomorrow. But yeah, man. That's what it is. So make sure y'all just tuning in, man. And again, we're an open platform, man. We open for everybody, man. If you got something you want to promote, if you got a business, you know what I'm saying. If you want to come on and do a presentation or anything, man, we welcome you, man. So we love the information here. It's family, you know what I'm saying. Number family, man. Good vibes only. Y'all know what it is, man. Oh man, she say looks nice. Well, we all gotta switch it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Then when I get it cut, you feel me? Thank you, Miss Cameron. So now when I get it cut, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you see the story about the track runner that got hit with the baton in the back of the I mean you late, Remo. Professor, where you been? We talked about that. I read the article, Professor. You was here. Was you here? I read the article, but we can talk on it right now. Let's thump on it. Hey, so this is what I want to ask y'all since Remo gonna bring it back up. Uh, My bad, moderator, because hey, it's topics we can talk about every day all day. I'm sorry, moderator, but check this out. So let me ask y'all this while we get into this topic. If it was y'all child that was running in that race, what would you say? What would you say? Would you agree? Hey, what would you say? She said it was an accident. She said she didn't mean to hit Shorty. You know what I'm saying? But what would y'all say? And I think yeah, matter of fact, when I read the article, I asked y'all to go look at the video. And I asked y'all to come back and tell me if y'all think that she hit that girl on purpose because I watched that video. And last night when the show went off, uh, um, something else resurfaced about it, about an apology that they won't issue. And I was watching the video again, and I was talking to Cito. And you know what I'm saying? I asked him, did he see the video? He said no. So I made him look it up. Walter, man, we looking it up. He talking about, and I'm looking. He watched it 10 times. I'm like, man, I'd have watched it about 30. So in the original article, when I read the original article, y'all, it said, well, she said that the baton had rolled up the young lady's back. If y'all go back and watch that video, man, that young lady clearly took that damn baton and whacked that other girl upside the head. And what's crazy is, bro, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you couldn't even hit one, you couldn't even hit one of the white folks upside the head. I think you hit another sister upside the head. What the fuck is going on, man? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. He say, bro, I've been busy. This class kicking my ass. What class is it? What class is it? What class is it? You know what I'm saying? But like you said, that was no accident. So if anybody out there said that, man, y'all can Google it, man. I forgot her name, but just Google track runner from Virginia, man, that hit the other young lady upside the head, man. When you see it, hey, so when we was talking about it, he was the one that actually asked the question. So he was like, man, so if it was your daughter, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Would you get out there in the public and say, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it was an accident like your daughter said, or you know what I'm saying? Well, basically defend and take up for your daughter. Or would you put her ass out there? Would you be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? This ain't right. She did this shit on purpose. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Yes, I would have. I would have supported my daughter. I'd be like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I know what the video's showing, you know what I'm saying? But I would have did it in a, you know what I'm saying? Um, in a way that wasn't incriminating, you know what I'm saying, to my daughter type shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to really put no harm on no person, but let my baby. But see, but then, when people do that, because now you're in the mindset of, you're condoning, you know what I'm saying, the bullshit of what's going on and that behavior and the way that she conducted herself during that race. And she should have been a professional. If you lose, you lose. You know what I'm saying? You just got to come back harder and work even extra hard. So, even with that in itself, asking that question about how we support our daughter or how will we support, it can be kind of hard, and subjective, because, people can see in many different ways and run away with it. So Professor Remo says principles of organization and management. Ooh, that's the class. You'll get it, man. My daughter, hey, and what's crazy is so Remo, speaking of classes, nah, we gonna pause on girl right quick, just real quick. Speaking of classes, somebody get that young lady name for me, please. Somebody please get the young lady name. Remo, if you can find it. So my daughter hit me up today and she was like, she failed one of her exams, but she still passed the class, but she just failed an exam. I say, what class was it? She say, plant pathology. I say, what? I said the same damn thing. She's like, man, what the fuck is plant pathology? She said, man, I thought she said, no, she said she liked the labs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But she said she thought it was going to be more about things that, plants that people eat, plants that animals eat, and things of that nature that they use to, rejuvenate and, you know what I'm saying, to revitalize their body or, when they sick and stuff like that. So I was telling her, well, you know what I'm saying, that's a good class because even though that's not what's being taught in the class. But I'm just plant, so me, just plant. So I'm like, well, that's good, because shit, if you ever got to live in the wild, shit, you'll know what plants to identify, what to eat and what not to eat. She like, no, it ain't that type of, you know what I'm saying. So when she hit me with the plant pathology, yeah, so man, hey, speaking of that, man, big ups to everybody out there, man. Continuing their education, man. Big ups to my baby girl, man. Big ups to the professor, man. Big ups to Fox Dot, man. Big ups to my twin, man, JG3, my moderator, man, young boy Maya Bucks. Big ups to young boy Maya Bucks. You know what I'm saying? He in college as well, man. Big ups to all the young folks that's out there in college. Big ups to all the old folks that's out there in college. Big ups to all the middle old folks. Give y'all a round of applause. Hey, Remo ass. He said that was a full on Bo Jackson ass swing. God damn. Now, I ain't gonna say all that, Professor. I mean, you know what I'm saying? God damn. Come on, Professor General. Professor General, man. Come on, man. Bo Jackson, my boy. You see, no, you can't say Bo Jackson because she ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't Splitter. You feel me? If it was a Bo Jackson kind of swing, man, I think she would have split her. You know what I'm saying? We come down a little bit on the swing. You feel me? We get like Derek Jeter swing. That was a Derek Jeter swing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't split. I think Bo Jackson would have, I'm talking about Bo Jackson's swing would have knocked it out the park. Not that I'm making fun of this shit or anything where I am, but you know what I'm saying? But again, that's sad and tragic. I'm just being lighthearted with it, but that's sad and tragic, man. And that's the thing about it's a sport, and I get it, competitive nature. You want to win. You don't know if she was trying to pass up or was passing or whatever the case may be. But you don't do shit like that, man. Excuse my language. You don't do things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not being competitive. That's not being what's the word? That's not showing good sportsmanship. That's that shit. That's not showing good morals. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if they had previous track races in the past where, you know what I'm saying, maybe she outdid her or whatever the case may be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And to speak on that, so Kayleen Tucker is the girl that got hit. So what's the name of the girl that did the hitting? You know what I'm saying? He said she did split her to the white meat. Oh, she did. I just thought they said she had a concussion. So when in the article I read, it just said she was concussed. Well, she got a concussion. It didn't go into any other medical details or you know what I'm saying, on whether she needed stitches or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Miss Kimber says that shit was personal. LOL. See, that's why I say, again, I don't know if they competed in other different type of track meets or whatever the case may have been, where her time was better or she got beat or whatever the case may be. But still, personal or not, come on, man. It's a sport. We compete. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a sisterhood, man. And come on, man. You did this during Women's History Month. Come on, man. Layla Everett is the swing. Oh, Layla Everett is the swinger, and Keelan Tucker, I'm sorry, Kayleen Tucker is the recipient. You know what I'm saying, of the swinging. But it's sad, man, because um, women work hard. To get their sports displayed and to show their competitive nature. And I don't want to say to try to gain equality within the sports. I'm not going to do that. But they just work hard, bro. To what I'm saying, to get their face and to get their brand and to show what they can do. You know what I'm saying, just like we do. And to see a young lady, and then this was a high school event. To see a young lady, saying at a high school event, swing a baton. Like, come on, man. Like, that's insane. You know, I don't shit, I would like to say, man, and I don't have has that ever happened in with any men that we know of. I ain't never heard of no man just, and we got a lot of testosterone, and we be pissed off, and we super competitive in nature, man. And I don't think no man has ever swung a baton. You know what I'm saying? Well, now women is vicious. Women, y'all vicious. I ain't gonna lie, y'all can be vicious, man. Y'all can be vicious. Women can be very vindictive and vicious, man. You know, but again, though, man, she was a young girl, like Miss Kimber say. Again, well, Miss Kimber said it could have been personal. Again, we don't know if, like I say, um, okay, hey man, hey, also man, I want to send my condolences, but I don't even want to say a congratulations, but hey, everybody, man, we want to send our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations to Miss Gigi, man, the first lady of Bearded Conversation, man. Her grandfather was in the hospital going through a few things, had a few surgeries. And I didn't really want to put that out there in the public, but he just was able to return home today. For almost about a month, maybe two now. So well, we happy to hear that he's back at home. So that's a good thing. So man, big ups to Miss Gigi, man, and the family over there, man. And man, I just hope he continue to get better and heal up, and tell him, what I'm saying, we praying for him over here, man. We looking up for him, and we got him in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, Miss Gigi. So yeah, make sure you let him know that, man. Tell him the Bearded Conversation family, man. We supporting him, we with him, and we got his back. Miss Bremo says new secret move on La Baton. Hey, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I, like when I seen it, man, I'm looking like, bro, she really swung back and really, I'm sorry, y'all. She really, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, because when you watching it as he running, because so she tried to say like it as she running, you know what I'm saying, coming up, it rolled up her back, and then she regained control of it, and no, bro, y'all watch it, bro. She running, and she literally she go like this, and she say boom. I say, damn, old girl drop a baton, grab her head, and then she try to slow her run. I'm like, man, y'all, that's some bullshit. She's glad he's home sitting in love and light. Thank you, Miss Kimber. Thank you, Miss Kimber. Most definitely appreciate that. Appreciate Miss GG, man. Hey, Miss GG, if you get on, man, the people's, man, we showing love for you, man. So, and for Grandpa, man, you know what I'm saying? We glad he back at the crib. We glad he back at the crib, man. Um, like I say, man, that's how we show off like how we started off. Don't get me wrong, man. I don't do it because like we know, inevitable, and we know things happen, but we still want to, have a I don't want to say a valuable outlook, but a more um supportive outlook. Take them, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say, y'all. I mean, I know what I'm trying to say, but I just don't want to be, because in reality, man, when things happen, when certain things happen, we know what to look forward to. We know how, we know how things gonna go, but we still want to be supportive to the fam and let them know that we're here with them, and things of that nature, man. So yeah, send your thoughts, prayers, views, and meditation. I see you, my boy. Look like you don't know how to drive over there, boy. You finna crash? What's going on? How you feeling tonight? Yeah, we got the residential Dominican in the building. Tito Boy. He's driving, he's listening, he's driving. He might be making some moves tonight, y'all. He making some moves. He'll chime in a minute. But yeah, man. But Remo, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. So again, I think she hit it on purpose, but I still would support my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll break it down like, man, I know what the film and the tape look like, what my daughter did say. Now, mind you though, but I think that like they should have had this conversation prior too, because the whole narrative of how she tried to, what I'm saying, tell a story about the baton rolling up the back type shit. But then when you look at the footage, even if you slow it down, the baton never rolled up her back. So we'd have had to concoct some type of story, man. And it had to been better than that. You know what I'm saying? But I'd have been like, man, I know what the footage looked like, but my daughter said, you know what I'm saying, whatever happened, happened. So I'm just gonna support my daughter, and I'm, you know what I'm saying. I'm just as mystified as everyone else, and you know, we're gonna have a conversation and talk and see what was going on during that time in our mind or our mental state, and you know, we're gonna check into the hospital and see what's going on because obviously, you know, what the tape showed or displayed, you know, it might mean, you know what I'm saying, my daughter needs help. You know, I just trying to something, man. I just did something, man. I just been trying to make it sound better than what the fuck it looked like. She said the fact that she cried and lied with a straight face, Draymond on the racetrack. Oh my God, no, man, don't call her Draymond, man, not Mrs. Green. But yeah, so when I synced the video, when I synced the video of her talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was sitting in the chair. She was just crying and bawling her damn eyes out, man. Whole time, just lying, whole time, knowing she slapped the shit out this girl with that damn thing, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. But, you know, it is what it is, man. So the young lady right now, actually, I think the other young lady, the family wants an apology, which I don't think is wrong. I mean, now whether they accept the apology or not is on, but I don't.
You wasn't gonna win anyways.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. Hey, so when you seen it, so Cito, she hit that girl on purpose, did she?
I mean, nobody runs with their arms in the air. Not a track star. Listen, if it's my daughter, bro, we're like, if you ain't playing to win, what you playing? You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady took the air off the balls, nigga. Same shit.
Yeah.
If you ain't trying to win. But listen, on a different note, what's up, everybody? What's up, Bearded? Listen, I don't even know what y'all going on, dog. But remember, I told you, nigga, I'm going through like a little divorce, nigga. So I'm going on a date, nigga. Am I too old to be nervous?
Yeah, you too old to be nervous about going on a date.
Well, why am I nervous then?
I don't know, man. I thought you Playboy Cito boy, man. How'd you know?
That's when I meet him in person. When I make the first move, nigga, this some online shit.
Oh, see, we don't do no. Oh, that's why you nervous, motherfuckers. You about to. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, we thumping on Cito tonight, man. We too old to be online doing blind dates, motherfucker. You supposed to be.
What's up to the chat now? But listen, nigga, you know what's fam, niggas. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro.
Yeah, oh man, shit, you know, shit, it is what it is,
man.
Nigga,
I'm new to this. I'm new to this little online dating shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I used to party line 20 years ago. I mean, not nervous, but like, I guess, like, nigga, like, what am I walking into and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I put a nice shirt on, nigga. If I was going to church, fuck, I'm doing.
So you might. Hopefully, you don't get catfish.
Yeah, what?
Hopefully, you don't get catfish.
I don't give a fuck. I'll eat the fish as long as it's fish.
Oh no!
Oh God, not playing. But yeah, I mean, listen, dog, I'm out for a vibe, dog. That's it. Will I marry her? Probably not.
Remo say, make sure you got your pistol in case it is a catfish.
Nah. Catfish like nah. It ain't no fucking lady boy. Nah, nigga, stop playing. Chill.
Hey, boy, you be surprised. No, I'm saying you be surprised.
Nah, ain't nobody gonna be surprised. I'm gonna see the Adam's apple. Nah, I don't believe in that shit, nigga. You didn't know it was a boy. Where the hell were your hands? What do you mean you didn't know it was a boy? Stop
I don't know, man. And you down there in that sunny place too. You know that sunny
don't
place,
do that
man.
To me. I came here for love and support. Oh no.
No, I'm supporting you. We all support you.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. That doesn't feel like it. You're supposed to be like, she's gonna be beautiful. It is gonna be the girl in the pictures you saw. Hey, don't worry, I'm coming back to report it, baby. I love this shit. I ain't scared to admit it.
Well, you know what? I do hope that it's not a catfish.
I've been single for 5 months. I just hope it's a fish. Just be a little young lady, dog, and just look into my eyes and shit and tell me lies and shit.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah. Hey, so
it's
you going to pick
too, so the drinks are free.
So you going to pick her up?
Nah, we're meeting up at a bar. Right.
Oh,
this is gonna be fun, nigga.
Cool.
Right, this is gonna be fun, dog.
Okay,
if they don't work out this option, right? But dog, I ain't done this in 14 years. You know what I'm saying? And when I do this, it ain't like this. You feel me? It's pretty straight. I'm the one in control. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but I'm feeling like real tough, bro. I'm feeling like conversation went so well. She's like, you want to meet up at a bar? Fuck yeah, dude. I'm an alcoholic. Let's get
it. He said, I'm an alcoholic. Shit, that's the perfect place to meet.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm swaggy, dude. I got conversation. I ain't got no money. Right, like listen, what's that saying? If you hit my son ain't got it, my mom ain't got it. You ain't getting it here. You
Oh
practicing
man.
over here.
See, well, you know, a bar. I guess a bar would be a good place because after a couple of drinks, shit, you wouldn't know what the fish tastes like any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And,
skinny, nigga. I need to eat. I need some protein. But now,
yeah.
listen, it's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, bro. Man, like, I was a street dude, but not a street dude, but look, those ladies, man, dude.
Okay,
I'm
man.
convincing.
I see you with your little Tony Montana shirt on and
Oh,
shit.
yeah, you see this shit?
You know what I'm saying? I see.
Stop playing with me, dog. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I mean. I got nervous because I actually looked through my closet instead of just grabbing whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
saying?
cause you trying to because usually, man, I ain't saying men don't do that catfishing online, but we
Oh
usually be
but listen though. Sorry to interrupt you though, because I'm pulling up. I have to whisper. Nah, I'm just playing. But listen, here's the crazy part, my nigga, is that dog. So like, I really, I think fell for it, dog. Where she was like, "It's ladies' night, drinks are free." Oh, if you telling me that, you could have let me just get there and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But if you telling me that's where to meet you, like, oh, you be out all the time on Thursday for the free drinks. I like
hey
girls like you.
Miss Kimber say make sure you check the neck, but make sure you double check the neck. Make sure you double check the neck. Hey, Remo said you got the taco meat showing and shit. Like you ain't nervous. You got the taco meat. As soon as you get in front of a boy, you gonna turn into a whole new individual.
I mean, let me tell you something. I might tell her I rap. No, I'm just playing.
Man.
Nah, but listen, I ain't been on a date in a while. And my wife wouldn't even go on dates with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny, dog. We're like, nah, I get to say whatever tonight, and I get to come back and report. If it's not tonight, tomorrow, I'm gonna give you out a breakdown how I went. Then this is gonna be fun, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what she looking for, but she got the wrong guy. If she got like intentions. Me too. Me too. And drinks are free. Girl, why don't you get me a drink? You feel me? Right, it ain't your alcohol.
That was up, man.
It ain't your alcohol, girl.
Man, hey, all I'm gonna tell you is don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Nah, I'm doing that shit twice and the shit you would do. Yeah. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You got 10, nigga. I'm trying to catch you, bro. Fuck out
Hey, so look, Miss Kimber say wishing you good luck. I'm flipping through profiles too, laughing my ass off. He didn't call him one. He ain't flipping, Miss Kimber. So you looking for one. He got him one. He on the way to it, y'all. Boy, y'all be careful.
So, dog, listen, dog. Good pickup line. Ladies, gentlemen, I can't see the chat. Help. You know what I'm saying? What's a good? I'm saying, I don't care if it's corny. I'm corny. Just give me a good little entry line. You know what I'm saying?
I got
what to say and what not to say.
Remo, give him a good icebreaker, Remo.
Say what to say or what not to say. We all here to learn.
Well, you know, man, it's always, even though it ain't corny, but it's always, you know what I'm saying, regardless of whether it's what you expected or what you didn't expect, because once you walk away, you ain't never got to contact again. It's always good compliment.
Let me tell you something, nigga. Let me tell you something, dog. As a skinny man, dog, right? But dude, I gotta be charming. Well, dude, where you can always get tougher. Them tough niggas, though, they so tough they don't get laid because they so tough.
Well, I don't get tough, man. I'm a lady.
But you understand what I'm saying, though, right? So I come in with the jokes, dude, and when it's time to be tough, I can man up. Right, but listen, you ask any woman what she wants. Even if they lying, the first thing they say is like, he has to make me laugh. Well, shit.
But there you go. That's the opening right there. Make a joke about how fine, how beautiful she is, even if she ain't beautiful.
Oh man, I'm gonna start off with a lie.
Yeah, I know you. Well, hey, ain't no wrong with a lie. They rather you lie than tell the truth any damn way.
Hey, right. Hey, hold on. Matter of fact,
you heard what Remo said.
Hold on, my nigga. Wait a second.
Go wrong.
Hold on, nigga. I forgot we was on camera, nigga. Stop playing with me, dog. Hold on, my nigga. Y'all gonna watch this shit with me. Y'all gonna watch this shit with me. How I turn this stupid camera around? I gotta turn my whole phone around.
You can do what I think you're gonna do.
Nigga. What you mean, nigga? I got nah. I'm not gonna put her on camera. Nah, nigga. Y'all niggas gonna judge me. I'm gonna show you what we at, though. How'd I turn this shit around? I gotta turn my whole phone around.
No, you can just go on the it's the little dots. You hit the little dots and you can flip the camera. Go to settings to say camera.
Hey, bearded conversations, baby. Let me see where it says camera. It says comments, recording, and settings.
Settings, probably in your set. Camera.
Mirror my camera.
I said, girl, you look good enough to eat even in this economy. Hey,
Hold on, come on, I need this camera to flip right quick.
If it
Mirror
don't
my
flip,
camera.
turn it around. Shit,
Oh,
we
no,
in.
hold on.
Hell,
Nah, that ain't it. What the
I see the
fuck?
street. I see the street.
You see the street? All right, all right, all right. Hold on. What about now?
I see you.
All right, no, that's not what we want. Back camera.
All right, raise it up some.
We outside
There
though.
you go. Yeah, I see it now.
Hey!
I see it now. Yeah, there we go.
74 degrees outside.
I know, right, man?
Wow,
It's supposed to be 72 tomorrow.
feeling
It's
like the
supposed,
kids and shit.
it's supposed to be 72 to here tomorrow, man. So we getting some of that good Miami weather in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's almost summertime.
Hold on. Fuck it, we
Gonna be
walking through the
springtime.
crowd. Hey!
Okay. Oh yeah.
We're
Okay.
gonna fight it through the crowd. We're gonna fight it through the crowd. If I fight it through the crowd, that's sexy as fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Hey! Bearded
Also,
Conversation Radio.
yeah. Hey, we might. You might leave with somebody else, Daddy. Like, I see you, baby. I see you. Hey man, big ups to Cito boy, man. He out having a good time, man. That's what it's about here on Bearded Conversation,
You
man.
gotta live it. You
Having a
gotta
good
live it. You
time.
get one. You gotta live it, bro.
Yeah. You got,
All right, listen,
there go one N-word. I seen one N-word.
oh, nitrogen. Narcotics.
Nixon.
Never.
Not.
Not tonight.
Oh, they go the second one. They go the third. Oh, okay.
Nah, stop playing. Let me see where we at. Well, all right, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna make this phone call.
All right,
I
my
will
boy,
be back. We gonna be back live. Appreciate the love, nigga.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, have a good time. Enjoy yourself,
Yes,
my boy. Hey man, Cito outside, man. He is outside. What's going on? Mike T is in the chat. He in the building, baby. Cito boy is outside. What's going on, man? Hey man, good vibes, man. Good vibes. He outside. Hey y'all. Enough about old girl though, man. Old girl, she knows she hit that girl upside the head. She need to apologize. I was just talking. I ain't gonna say I was just talking, but I was just giving a different person's perspective about, what I'm saying, how a parent could approach the situation. But yeah, I probably let my baby girl know you wrong, man. You shouldn't did no shit like that. Like, what was going on? What's going through your mind? We need to get you some help, or this track shit over with. And then you never know. She might be suspended and barred from high school sports athletics, period. You know what I'm saying? After that move, which could potentially hurt her, scholarships or chances of getting in, to a school for track. So I mean, we got to think about a lot of these things when we make a lot of these decisions. So that's what I want to thump on right now. Our decision making. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, man. I know sometimes when we make certain decisions, we're pressured into them. It's hard to take a step back. It's hard to really identify with you know what I'm saying, with what's going on and what we're doing. But god damn, man, like you just could have potentially just ruined the rest of your damn life. Well, I ain't gonna say ruin the rest of your life, but you just put a halt to a lot of things in your life that could have been good for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, man, it is what it is. He said she called an assault to also. They charged her with an assault. See, that's what I'm saying. Charged her with an assault. She's 17 years old. And if they prosecute you, guess what? They might not send you to jail. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how it's going to work out for you. Or even if you receive probation. Now it's things you can't do and places you can't go as a 17-year-old where all your friends is having fun, but your ass got to be in the house. Like, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild, man. It's just wild. And I hope her parents are supporting her with getting some type of help or some type of counseling, and they support and they're talking to her to find out why she did that. But don't support the actual, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure, man, as parents, man, if they watch that tape, that whole rolled up the back shit, it was a complete lie. You know what I'm saying? He say, let us see her. Fuck it. So he might come back, Miss Kimber. Yeah, he might come back. I hope he come back with it, man. I hope he come back with it, man. He out on the town in Miami having fun. Hey, well, let me get into one of these little articles, man. I got an article for y'all, man. Investigation underway after a 4-year-old girl falls from a 10th floor on the south side. It's crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. So Chicago, an investigation is underway after a 4-year-old girl fell from the 10th floor of a building on the city's south side. The incident happened around 10:50 a.m. Tuesday on the 44. Oh my goodness! And I know that building, the 4500 block of South Drexel Boulevard in the Bronzeville neighborhood. According to the wait a minute, man. Hold on. How old? Okay, 4 years old. Okay, she could have climbed up. Okay, yeah, yeah. You got to know how you see. You got to know the city and how them buildings are structured. I'm not saying that it's it was supposed or should have happened like that. Obviously, whoever was inside the house or wasn't nobody inside the house paying attention. Because the 4-year-old girl she can't slide the window back, but if it's already slid back, she could have crawled out and poked through the screen. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. The incident happened around 10:50 a.m. Tuesday on the 100 block of South Drexel Boulevard in the Bronzeville neighborhood. According to the police, the girl sustained a head injury and was transported to Gary Coleman Hospital in fair condition. Thank the creator and the heavens and the universe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just scratch the heaven parts, but thank the creator in the universe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have been from the 10th floor. Damn. And she 4? Well, maybe she ain't have enough surface mass to break nothing. You feel me? I don't know. Or maybe something was or she fell in the bush. Man, listen. I'm just happy that the young girl is okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy the young girl is okay. Cause that's kind of crazy, man. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, so she in hospital in fair condition. Excuse me. And then they say the Department of Children and Family Services of course they're investigating the case. Parents, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? With mothers, fathers, what we doing? Are we not watching the babies? Like, Professor Remo says, slumlords can't even be bothered to put screens in the windows. See now, but that's a whole building, so that's a probably a realty company or whatever. I forgot who own those buildings, but that don't mean it can't be no slumlord. You feel me? But then, bro, listen, it's just like, man, just like how you see people, man, when they put blinds up, man, and the blinds be all broken, just woo off the bam, and so when you see the blinds, you about know what it look like when you go in the crib type shit. So you can't just blame that on the landlord of motherfucking and poke holes. It broke the screen, excuse me. Or now, now if the screen, excuse me now if the screens were never there, okay, we can go with that. You know what I'm saying? The screens were never there, but I don't know the situation we would have to investigate. Now I do know those buildings do have screens, and I do know I dated a young lady that lived in that building, man, and had screens, and one of the kids pushed the screens out. Oh, this was a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, pushed the screen out and the screen fell down and the thing. So I mean it is what it is. So, but again, I don't know. And then can we really say, I don't want to say bad parenting or not paying attention, but can we really blame it on the parents sometimes? Like what if the mom was cooking or doing some you know what I'm saying? But usually when you don't hear a child, you like scream, hey, where you at? What you doing? Hey, come here, let me see you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We don't know what the situation is. Like they say they're doing an investigation. I hope it's uh not 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 a bad investigation, you know what I'm saying? Because if it is, they're gonna take that little girl from whoever, man. And it's just crazy, man. The world is crazy. What's going on with you tonight, Fox? How you feel, brother?
Oh, I'm all right, Doc. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. People ain't watching their kids apparently.
Talking about the article you just read?
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Damn, man. It
Like,
is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. I got another this. I wanted to read this yesterday, but I didn't before I get into the politics. A killer who stabbed a schoolgirl, Eileen Adams, um, in white hot anger, enrolled over a teddy bear, jail for 23 years. So a killer who stabbed a 15-year-old schoolgirl in the neck in a fit of white hot, I like that, white hot rage, ain't that a bit, after she stood up for her friend in a row over a teddy bear. Has been jailed for 23 years. So Hassan Setamu, 18, had a history of attacking girls and carrying knives before he was murdered. I'm sorry, before he murdered expiring human rights lawyer Eileen Andam, described as a vibrant, creative young woman who would have changed the world. Eileen, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name right, had arranged to meet Sentamu outside the White Gift Center of Croydon with her friend, Sentamu's ex-girlfriend, to exchange possessions following their breakup. The meeting ended in tragedy after the teen, then 17, arrived with a large kitchen knife concealed under his clothing, which he used to stab Eileen, oh my God, in a row while he had not returned his ex teddy bear. Why? What? He admitted to killing the schoolgirl on 27th of September in 2023, but denied murder, claiming what? He admitted to the killing of the schoolgirl on the 27th, but denied murder. What? Claiming that his autism had affected his ability to exercise self-control. Wow. However, Sentamu, now 18, was found guilty by a majority verdict in January and unanimously convicted of possessing the blade. Pretty young girl too, man. But 23 years, why not life? Jailing for him. Okay, so jailing him for life with a minimum term of 23 years at the Old Bailey on Thursday. Miss Justice Chima Grubb said, Eileen Adam was 15 years old when you murdered her. She will always remain just 15. You will never just realize the potential of her life. She described it as a hardworking, happy girl who had lived life to the full. Why do they talk like that? Anyway, who was wearing her school uniform when she was murdered, and a field view of horrified commuters on their way to work. Despite the diagnosis of autism and ADHD, she said, in my judgment, the driver of your actions was the short temper and your aggression tendencies combined with this deliberate decision story of life. Less time has already served on remand. He must at least another 21 years and 199 days in prison before he is eligible for parole. He was also sentenced to 1 year for possession of a bladed article to be served concurrently. Yeah, which concurrently just mean they just ran it all in the same season, the game, the same time. In the victim's personal statement, read by prosecutors Ben Lloyd, Elaine Harburger's mother, Dorcas Andom, told her daughter's killer, um, who held his head in his hands in the dock. I am serving a life sentence of grief. Our home was full of music, her laughter, her energy. There was always warmth and joy because Aline was there, she said. But now the music has stopped, the laughter is gone. All that remains is the deafening silence, a hollow, painful silence that echoes through every part of my life. She said every morning she wakes up in the house that does not feel whole because her daughter did not live to celebrate her 16th birthday, her school prom, or graduation from a university. She had so much potential and would have changed the world and would have gone on to do great things, the mother added. Elaine had big dreams. She aspired to be a lawyer, to fight for justice, to make a difference, but her life was stolen before she had a chance to fulfill those dreams. Um, her father, Michael Adam, said Elaine's absence um, is gaping wound is a gaping wound in our life, adding the thoughts of her final moments torments me, wondering if she was calling for me. The crime did not just take my daughter's life, it took mine too. It took the life of our entire family. Um, in mitigation, Setamu lawyer Pablo's KC read a letter of apology from Setamu and explained he suffered a traumatic childhood. I am sorry. Wow. I am sorry to I am sorry for what I have done and regret it. Happened every day of my life, the killer said, adding that he prays every day for the family who I have harmed. His lawyer added, Hassan's violent streak outbursts did not come out of nowhere. He was not born with them. They come from his lived experiences from when he was a little boy. However, he was sitting down there where anger shouts from the public gallery, rejecting his earlier apology, saying, F you and your apology. You deserve to be spat on. In a statement delivered outside of the court, a spokesperson for the extended family said that the sentence falls woefully short of a true justice and called for tougher punishment for minors. I'm not gonna read no more of the article, but yeah, man, because like I say, shit, if that would have been me, I probably would have been up. But I only want to compare who how I had it. But that's just sad and tragic that, our young folks are out here, man. Um, our young folks are out here, doing this, man. So it was a black girl with a little foreign boy. And I ain't saying we shouldn't date foreigners or no shit like that. I'm not even love is love. You love who you love. But at that age, man, at 17, bro, they want teddy bears and shit back. Like we see the cases, some childish nonsense type shit. That's why I say, man, we need to change our mindset and teach our kids better. And at that age too, even though I know we say we got young minds and we ain't fully developed, at 17, man, you know damn well what the hell is you carrying a kitchen knife for? You mad because Shorty broke up with you and asking for her shit back. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, man, because hey, I haven't I experienced it. I don't know about no other guy. You know, Shorty break up with you, you mad, you pissed, but I ain't trying to kill her. But again, you know, that just goes to show the mental of certain individuals, man. You know, we need a lot. Hey, man, I'm an advocate for that, man. We need a lot of mental facilities back, man. You know, and that's like blaming dyslexia for murdering someone else. Yeah, but again though, bro, like you know what I'm saying? See, and that's crazy, bro. So you know that goes to show you, like I see why people don't let their daughters date till they 18, or you know you get them statements, oh man, you ain't dating till you're 21 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Until people learn who they are and get their feelings aligned and adjusted, because I like man, I done heard so many young stories of women crashing out, of young boys crashing out over this so-called fictitious ass love that they think they have for each other. It's not even love, it's infatuation. You know what I'm saying? You infatuated with each other. And that infatuation caused them to do crazy shit. You know, because if a person has experienced real love, and I'm not gonna say I have or I haven't, but you know, because love is different, you know, for everybody. You know, whatever your experience is, your experience. But just think about a person that's madly and wildly in love. Look at the things people do for love. You know what I'm saying? So, an infatuation is a simulation of love. Like, so I mean, man, like, and at this young age, killing each other, man, this is crazy. It's sick, man. It's sick, and I hate to hear about it, man. And I hate to hear about it. Hey y'all, so remember yesterday, man, I was talking about the In Vogue singer, right? So they finally posted an article. Um, I heard about it from well, I ain't see well, yeah, I heard about it because I seen Willie D speaking on it. But I didn't, you know, listen all the way fully to what's going on. So they got an article about it now, man. So In Vogue, singer Dawn Robinson revealed she's been living in her car for 3 years. So now we can break it down and see what we can find. So in Vogue's form, and she was the lead vocalist too. So that means she was getting paid. Professor Remo says, I can honestly say I was the only one mad about a female once in my life. Never again, because they don't get access to me. Yeah, I got mad. Like, you know, I'd have been upset about some shit too before. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn a lesson, man. You know, and it builds character. You know, hopefully in a positive way and not in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? I hope you learn from, you know what I'm saying? Like when you say don't get access to, you can't be too closed off to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Because you want these experiences, and experiences happen over and over for many different reasons, but you don't want to cut yourself off from a certain experience because you know of the lack of someone else's um you know understanding about what's going on in life. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to cut yourself off for that shit, you know. So I mean, but to each his own. You know, if you don't want to allow people access to you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but you know, just give it another shot, brother. But anyway, In Vogue's former lead vocalist Dawn Robinson has revealed that she's been living in her car for the past 3 years. Um, the Free Your Mind hitmaker 58 opened up about her current living situation on YouTube video on Tuesday, saying she decided to make her car her permanent home after living with her parents in 2020. You guys, for the past 3 years, I've been living in my car. I said it. Oh my gosh, it's out. She said in nearly a 20-minute video. She's cute too. Girl, you come stay with me. Come on over here, Don. Come on over here, Don. You ain't gotta stay in the car. I ain't gonna even charge you no rent, Don. Nah, for real shit though, man. I hate that shit, man. So Robinson's said her mother anger was the driving factor behind her decision to leave her home and take refuge inside the vehicle. Um, that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom. But she became very angry, she explained. A lot of anger she was taking out on me. I was her target all the time, and I was like, I can't deal with this. The singer explained that one of her managers urged her to return to Los Angeles after she had been sleeping in her car for a month. There, the unnamed manager opened up his home to her, she recalled. But I didn't really give him back. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Then when I got to his place, he actually didn't have room for me. She said, adding that he ended up um, checking into a hotel for a night. That she ended up checking into a hotel for a night. She ended up staying in the hotel for 8 months, she added, during which time she started researching car life. I love what I was seeing. I just thought, wow, I can do that. I can do this, she said. Mm, mm. Elsewhere in the video, the Hold On hitmaker opened up about her strained relationship with her family, admitting that she was estranged from her two siblings and her forever mother-in-law. Still, Robinson admitted that her current setup allowed her to feel free. I felt like, wow, this is so different. I felt like I was cramping. I was on a camping trip, she said, and adding that she had a gym membership, which allows her to use the shower facilities. And which a lot of people do that tend to live like that. So, when people live that type of lifestyle or they living in and out of their car, I hate to see it when people do it with children, but people do live this type of way. And guess what? I'm not knocking it now. She's doing it because she wants to do it, and she looked and she wants to come. You know what I'm saying? Now she's doing it for that reason versus she has no other resources or whatever the case. Now she's doing it because, man, for what I'm rocking with it, man. Like she said, she got a gym membership. She can work out. You know what I'm saying? She can take a shower. She do whatever she do for money. She can still eat. I mean, it might be a little bit uncomfortable to sleep inside the car. You might not be, you know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it still ain't giving me what I want. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck she came to this point. But
That part
and then it goes, you say what, brother?
I said that part is never going to be explained.
Yeah. And then it says, admitting that her living situation is unconventional. The Don't Go singer, I'm loving the way they putting the songs in there. Says she has no regrets and revealed that a lot of celebrities sleep in their cars. The former vocalist said she's not looking for sympathy from fans. Like I said, I'm learning about who I am. I'm learning myself as a person and as a woman, she said. So maybe this is not a case of her, because we took the yesterday, we was talking about the financial situation and money problems. So I don't think it seems to be too much of a money issue with it. It's not, it's not sounding like it's too much of a money issue. It sounded like more of a life rejuvenation journey than she's taking. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you got to feel me with the Zen, brother. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's, you know what I'm saying, Fox, for real, bro. Maybe she's just doing it to, get herself back together. Like she said, figure out who she is, what she want, what she trying to do.
There are a lot of podcasters out there now to add credit to what you're saying that live this thing called van life, and that's very similar. Like they're living in their vehicle and traveling, and it's kind of like Zen to them, I guess, kind of nomadic. I actually know some women like that. It's just that's a thing for some people.
And when she said a lot of celebrities, well, now that's what got me. She said a lot of celebrities live out their car, and she ain't lying. They probably do, and they got money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they got money. You know what I'm saying? Remo says she probably toxic as hell and can't live with or around other people. No, Remo, don't be like that. But like she said, man, she got in a strange relationship with her family. She might have been the black sheep. Who knows, bro? She might have got the money, and when she got the money when she was with the group, bro. I mean, and again, this is all, and I don't even want to say allegedly. This is us putting our spin on to whatever we may think could have possibly happened. These are not factual things. You know what I'm saying? She could have got money. Right, speculation. She could have got money, and said F her family to the point where now that she might not have as much money and she might have to lean on the family, and now the family like, okay, see, bitch, now you back over here type shit, and they mistreating her. Or it could be a point where she took care of the family, and now that she ain't got how she got it, and she needed some help, and she was probably already like. Bro, it's trauma inside of our household and communities, bro. And when I say I'm not just talking about black folks. I'm talking about white folks, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Asians, Jewish people. I don't give a hell who you are. If your shit is dysfunctional, it's dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? It's abuse happens everywhere, mentally, physically. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens everywhere. You know, the pressure and it might not be the same type of abuse that we might be thinking. You know, and other cultures and tradition, the pressure of being a doctor, the pressure of you got to follow this suit, the pressure of if I don't do what you need me to do, you're gonna cut me out financially. Motherfuckers jump off bridges and shit for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, you know, our culture, our experiences, you know, might be a little different, but you know, again, that type of shit happens in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we take off, we don't want to take care of them. We hit bottom, we need them again. Now they throwing shit in our face, or we take care of them, we give them all this, and now we ain't got what we had because we was giving this shit to y'all, and 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 by us not even realizing, see, hell, I can't go back to them because I was giving to them. Now that I'm back down there with them, now they really think I ain't shit because it just. But I just hope, man, I hope the sister find out who she is. You know what I'm saying? I hope her journey reveals the things that it need to reveal for her in order for her to, you know what I'm saying, keep going. Because I'm pretty sure she probably still gets I'm pretty sure she could probably still get played, you know what I'm saying? She, man, I know people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? She got a beautiful voice, you know what I'm saying? Very beautiful voice. Oh man.
Seems like Felicia agrees too.
And somebody told me something about wait, hold on. She would have been she should have went to a Diddy party. She would have been straight. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. Come on, Remo. Don't be like that. Felicia says there's so many people living in cars now. 3D the T moved in her van. Lots of black nomads out here. See, I didn't even know that, y'all. Y'all put me up on game. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hey, y'all. Trump. Trump administration asked Supreme Court to partly allow birthright citizenship restrictions. But for Don Robinson, before I read that article, man, again, like I say, man, I hope that young lady, man, finds her way, man. Like, you know, that's something. So to me, it sounds like something that she want to do, and I'm glad that this article came out. I really didn't see the YouTube video that she made. I was just hearing Willie D talk about it, and when I seen his uh little synopsis or take on it, you know, I heard it from a financial standpoint, so that's why I attacked it from that way. You know, yesterday about maybe she ran out of money, but again, like I say, man, she wanted to do it, so big ups to her. Hopefully, like I say, her journey reflects what her mission is. But Trump administration asked Supreme Court to partly allow birthright citizenship restrictions. Let's get to y'all, boy. So the Trump administration is asking the Supreme Court to allow restrictions on birthright citizenship to partly take effect while legal fights play out. So any emergency applications filed at a high court on Thursday, which is today, the administration asked the justices to narrow court orders entered by district judge in Maryland, Massachusetts, and Washington that blocked the order. President Trump signed shortly after being in his second term. So, and again, like I be telling y'all, man, a lot of this shit, like they gotta sign off on this, man. A lot of this shit that Trump trying to do, you know, so and I don't want to say he bogarting a lot of it because they not signing off on it. But a lot of the shit that we thinking is gonna be so bad, it ain't gonna hold. But he gonna sneak some shit through. He gonna sneak some shit through. You know, and it's gonna be in your face. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna affect what you got going on. But everything that he pushing and signing and trying to put through ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen like that. I don't think it's gonna happen like that. Professor says Fox looking like a villain from James Bond. Now he looking like dapper, baby. He looking dapper. You know what I'm saying? He looking very studious over there, man, with the 3-piece on. You know what I'm saying? He just must have just got I already.
That's all, man.
No, you know what I'm saying? Communication time. That's all, brother. I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? To narrow order, okay, I'm sorry. So emergency applications filed at a high court on Thursday. The administration asked the justice to narrow court orders entered by a district judge in Maryland, Massachusetts, and Washington that blocked the order President Donald Trump signed shortly after his second term. The order currently is blocked nationwide. 3 federal appeal courts have rejected the administration's pleas, including one in Massachusetts on Tuesday. The order would deny citizenship to those born after February the 19th whose parents are in the country illegally. It also forbids U.S. agencies from issuing any documents or accepting any statement state documents recognizing citizenship for such children. Roughly 24 states, as well as several other individuals or grow ups, um, have sued over the executive order, which they say violates the constitutional 14th Amendment promise to citizens to anyone born inside of the United States. The Justice Department argues that the individual judges lack the power to give nationwide effects over their rulings. So the 14th Amendment, Donald Trump is trying to say that amendment is only used for the so-called African American or the so-called transatlantic people or the slave trade or the descendants of those people. But I don't know how they're gonna play it, but they blocking it. But that's why he trying to combat it with that. So it says because it says the Justice Department also argues that the individual judges lack the power to give nationwide functional rule. The administration instead wants the justices to allow that Trump plans to go into effect for everyone except a handful of people and a group that sued arguing that the state lacks the legal right or standing to challenge the executive order. So, as a fallback of the administration acts at a minimum to be allowed to make public announcements on how they plan to carry out the policy if it eventually is allowed to take effect. Five conservative justices, excuse me, a majority of the court have raised concerns in the past about nationwide or universal injunctions, but the court has never ruled on the matter. Again, man, it's just like it just sounds like Trump trying to clean house, basically. You know what I'm saying? Basically, trying to clean house. That's it. That's it. He trying to clean house. Trying to clean house. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to do anything that he can to clean house. You know?
That game, Command and Conquer?
Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to clean house. I think Fox is looking good tonight. Remo kind of vampire in Brooklyn vibe. Remo 100% on the money, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Eddie got the Eddie Murphy Brooklyn thing going on.
You got jokes.
Yeah, no, man. Hey, no, they just giving you, you know what I'm saying? They just saying the melanated brother look good in the suit. That's all. Yeah. Hey,
Cheers.
Oh, so y'all remember them VA people that Trump got rid of, right? So this is what and this is what I be telling y'all, man. So a judge ordered that the Trump administration reinstate thousands of fired employees at VA, Defense Department, and other agencies.
He cut the education department in half when I read it.
Listen. Judge orders that Trump administration reinstate thousands of fired employees at VA, Defense Department, and other agencies. So I don't know if everyone's coming back, but you remember when he cut everybody and took all those folks' jobs. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Now it's affecting some, and everybody might not come back, but they not just gonna let him do. Or it could be just certain people that they let back. We don't know. Again, you know what I'm saying? We're not privy to a lot of this information. Now, if they put out a public list of all the people that was fired, and a public list of all the people that they bringing back, then we can make a more proper analysis of this situation. So we don't know who they bringing back, and 1,000 could just be 1,000 out of the numerous of thousands that they laid off.
I was reading. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead. You say you were reading.
No, I was reading it because this goes under the Elon Musk thing. He was giving people sustained layoff procedures, meaning they can get paid throughout, say, 6 months or whatever if they quit by this date. And honestly, a lot of people were like kind of protesting that, but it was kind of like either you do this or you don't. You don't get the other option. If you don't, you just gonna get fired eventually. And he was trying to make it seem like these people were kind of worthless in merit based upon the track records of what those companies were, giving him for his data, Doge. So just putting it out there, like they could lay him off, but it seems like a corporate takeover. It's weird.
So Professor Remo says those cuts are unconstitutional because an elected official gave the directive. And speaking of Doge, man, I heard they boycotting Elon. They out here boycotting Elon. I was trying to find that article.
You talking about his car or
yeah, Tesla. They out there in front of Teslas boycotting Teslas, man. You know what I'm saying? So a federal judge has ordered half a dozen federal agencies to immediately reinstate probationary employees fired last month as part of the Trump administration's effort to rapidly shrink the federal workforce. You know what I'm saying? So it says the preliminary injunctions issued from the bench by the U.S. District Judge William Alsop requires that the Department of Veteran Affairs, Agriculture, Defense, Energy, Interior, and Treasury to rehire employees. It don't say nothing about the Department of Education. So it says the judge said that he might extend the order to cover other federal agencies at a later time. Okay.
But I
So
think it was
Alsop,
Miss Van that did it. I might have misspoke. When she got
Mm.
put in, she cut dead.
So it says Alsop, an appointee of former President Bill Clinton, said he was making the ruling because he believes that the Office of Personnel Management unlawfully directed the agencies earlier this year to lay off the probationary employees who generally have been on a job for less than a year. Oh, see, I knew it was just so they only bring it back to probationary people that they laid off. It said the courts find that the Office of Personnel Management did direct all agencies to terminate probationary employees with the exception of mission critical employees. He said, rejecting the arguments from the Justice Department that the OPM merely issued guidance to the agencies that led to the firings. This story is breaking and will be updated. So hopefully, um, when they come back out, I'll report back on, what I'm saying, the agencies and things of that nature. But it looked like somebody out there in the federal court system or the DOJ trying to fight back. You know what I'm saying? I guess he ain't got everybody in his pocket, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. It says the White House withdraws nomination of Dr. Dave Weldon to lead the CDC. What's going on, Dr. Dave? So the White House has withdrawn its nomination of Dr. Dave Weldon to serve. And hold on, before I get into that. So again, like I want to touch on that article, the previous article a little bit. Again, like if they and I knew it had to be something to it, man. Like they say, they releasing all the preliminary not preliminary, all the probationary period people. They're trying to get them back. So again, I don't know the number of probationary people that got fired, but I'm pretty sure it's in the thousands because it's spread across numerous of agencies. Man, get them people their job back. You know what I'm saying? We already finna go up for these tariffs and we in a battle with them taxing us and you trying to tax them and shit's finna really get tight for a minute. I think, you know what I'm saying, until they really figure this situation out. Like, man, get them folks their job back. Now, why create why create a administration as such like you have and you putting out all these executive orders to put people that's inside of your country to where the point where they can't support or where they can't put back in economically. So now, since we can't put back in economically, you know what I'm saying? And you got to think about these agencies. I'm sorry to say, I get it. I know it's a lot of DEI shit out there, but a lot of these people they fired was white folks. It was some black folks, but the majority of these people was some white folks. So that just goes to show you they don't give a fuck about who you are, what you are. If you're not in this plan, you know what I'm saying? You're not in this plan. And then again, like now put me into the mindset, well, what the fuck are they really trying to do? You know, you firing over 80, 100,000, what is however many thousands of people you fired. Like and you gonna put them people back out here, man, to try to go collect unemployment or hopefully try to get another job. And it might be hard to get another job and they might not get another job. Man, you know what the fuck's gonna happen? Go ahead, Fox.
Oh, I didn't want to cut you off, but I mean, we talked about this. Gone are the days of jobs where, because I think in one of the podcasts I was looking at, I think it was Pac-Man or something. Like I sent it to you. You're talking about these jobs that can be automated are starting to take place to the people they think that are inefficient or not useful. So those that may have been kept probably have some form of allegiance to Trump or are effective enough to not be replaced because you can't just automate their jobs. It has more, I guess, creativity or complexity towards doing a job. So you see where I'm going, like forklifters.
Yeah. You can
customer
automate
service.
that shit. Yeah, you can automate that. Yeah.
You cut and then remote workers, just cut all that out and automate it.
Yeah.
You got your boy Elon on the side, so it's probably a way to do it.
Yeah, and then again, we always talk about AI. That's the way to usher in AI. Man, we thumping against AI. We thumping against motherfucking Trump administration and some of these executive orders, and we thumping against the DOJ as well, man. Because goddamn it, y'all letting them do a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting them. You know what I'm saying? And we thumping on them other fucking Republicans and Democrats as well. Because I know a lot of y'all is y'all in on this shit. You know, ain't none of that shit for the betterment of the people, man. You know, don't get me wrong. I remember when Monkey Man came up and said we want somebody from the Roaches. I get what he was trying to say, but you know what I'm saying? But we want somebody, man, that's coming out the mud just like others that understands our problem. But then again, do we really? Because now a person of that nature, you know, he has to get taught how to run or how to operate inside of a I don't even want to say a corporate structure, but a more political structure environment, and it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, things correlate. You know, things can be you know seem similar, but it's not the same. So that's a hell of an adjustment. You know, that's why the grooming needs to happen. You know, that's why the developmental process needs to happen. You know, that's why the think tanks need to come in. You know, that's where the support, you know, the funding, the money that we spend with them that we need to reciprocate. You know, I was having a conversation with Cito Boy about remember when he was talking about how yesterday about that Jewish person got the job over the other guy. So he was talking about, man, he sent the boss sent somebody to go get a sandwich or whatever the case may be, and the sandwich was like $27 in his shop. You know what I'm saying? And the man gave him $100. He say the man took the $100 out and said this motherfucker will never see this $100 again. He said, because what? He come in and always spend $100, and after he spend his $100, he finna go back to my people's shop, clean as a laundromat and spend his money there. Then he gonna go out the bell. They make sure that the money we get or the money and once we get it and spend it, they make sure that shit don't come back to us at all. They make sure it stay right there where it's supposed to stay with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, y'all, hey man, you better wait the fuck. You better wait the fuck up. Because guess what? Because even with this out of that system, and shit fall, they keeping tight knit. And guess what? They got a stronger culture community that anything that they got is just gonna recirculate. See, we got to go out here and try to find a motherfucker to give our money away to. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving it to us. We going out to other people that's supplying goods or doing shit instead of us making a lot of this shit ourselves like we used to. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to make hair grease. Learn how to farm. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. Stop hating each other. Stop killing each other. Start loving each other. Start respecting each other. Start inspiring, motivating each other. You know what I'm saying? And then get to and I ain't saying it's got to be on a global scale. Do it in a small scale. These fucking communities that we got, man, all that snitches get stitches shit. We thumping on that bullshit, that mindset. Let that shit go. You know, you steady thinking like that, ain't shit ever gonna matriculate or turn around. This shit gonna stay the same. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna stay the same. You know, old folks scared to call the police. Don't call the fucking police. You know, or you scared that this person gonna come back and do something to you. Call the fucking police. Like, come on, man. We got to do better at supporting each other, man. Because if not, you know, man, and that just stuck with me when Cito told me that motherfucker told him, man, that this $100 you will never see this $100 again. You know what I'm saying? You gonna spend it here to eat. Once I break this change, you gonna go down the street to the person that my mom or my pops that own the cleaners. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna go there and spend it over. Then once you come out, guess what? You gonna go stop at a little streetcar and you gonna spend some more money with maybe my cousin. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna go back home to a building that maybe, you know what I'm saying, my auntie own. Man, it's crazy, bro.
I mean, but we've talked about that over the years, especially when working with Tony, how the black dollar circulates.
Yeah. That shit coming now. He say my cousin works in the Indian embassy. I'm sorry, Professor Remo says my cousin works in the Indian embassy. He says they're making him report what he does every week. He just uprooted his life to move there. Now that's in danger. Oh, what to say about that? I ain't going nowhere. If shit, hey, Fox, if it hit the fan, bro, it's gotta hit the fan here. You know what I'm saying? For me, man. I ain't got time to be going nowhere. And then you can't get back. And Trump ass, y'all know, man, they got motherfucking countries telling us we can't even come there no more, man. Because of these Hey, y'all. Trump got people. Let me read this article, then we'll get into that, man. Trump got us put out the club, man. Oh, shit. The White House has withdrawn its nomination of Dr. Dave Weldon to serve as the director of the U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention. The two Trump administration officials familiar with the decision told CNN that the Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pension Committee canceled Weldon's nomination hearing on Thursday. The following withdrawal. In the past, the CDC director has been appointed to lead the office. This was This was to be the first time that the Senate had a chance to vote on a nomination to lead the agency. Trump officials had privately voiced concerns with Weldon's recent comments expressing skepticism about vaccines. Even U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has a long history of questioning vaccines, had concerns, the sources said. And this is crazy. And these the people, so the people who don't even believe in this type of shit, these the people that you got in the forefront. See, that shit is for a reason, y'all. It said Axios first reported on the White House decision to withdraw Weldon's nomination. Weldon's nomination had been sharply criticized by health experts since it was announced last year. Weldon served 14 years in Congress, representing a Florida district near Tampa from 1995 to 2009, and had introduced legislation that would have shifted vaccine safety oversight away from the CDC. He also repeatedly raised questions about the safety of vaccines that had already been studied. Senator Patty Murray, a Democrat from Washington, told CNN this week that Weldon repeated debunked claims about vaccines in a meeting last month. In a response to CNN last Wednesday, Weldon rebutted her comments and said he assumed she is like many other Republicans and Democrat members of Congress. She too might be in the pocket. I like that. You know what I'm saying? She too might be in the pocket of Big Pharma, I'm saying, that has been desperate to shuttle the nomination of Bobby Kennedy at HHS and me at CDC. CNN reached out to Weldon for a response to the withdrawal of the nomination, but he didn't get back to him. I bet he didn't get back to you. You know what I'm saying? But I like the fact that he said motherfuckers is in the pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? He put it out there. He said, hell, the police are the ones to be afraid of. How many of us have called the cops when we were the victims of the crime only to be choked and shot? Far too many. Yeah, and then now, you know what I'm saying, the Department of Justice, not the Department of Justice, the Department of Civil Rights, I think they closed that shit down too. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. But yeah, but Trump, man, Trump getting us banned, y'all. Trump getting us banned out here, man. Trump need to calm down, man. I heard this a lot of places, man, a lot of countries, man, is telling us we can't even, they don't even want us over there no more. We can't even go over there. Well, at least I don't know if it's gonna be permanent, but at least not while Trump in office. While Trump in office, ain't no running around and going to visit all these foreign countries, man. What's going on, man? What the boy out here doing, man?
He's doing what he thinks is best, I guess.
I don't know, man. Trump, come on, Trump. I don't know, man. He might get it together though, y'all. Like I say, man, a lot of this shit, man. And Remo, you right about the police, but you know, a lot of times too, bro, what I want to say about the police, man, us as, you know, saying melanated individuals, a lot of times, bro, I can really say honestly, bro, a lot of times we put ourselves in situations that we shouldn't even be in or should not even go through. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm not speaking about I know it's a lot of situations, but I've been accosted by the police and I ain't done shit. You feel me? And I know what you're talking about. But a lot of times, bro, when I see a lot of kids or a lot of people pulled over and I sit there and I watch and I, you know what I'm saying, and I try to be nosy or I see what went on beforehand, a lot of times, bro, we put ourselves in a lot of these situations. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say no and easy to say yes when it comes to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or when it comes to doing some shit that you ain't got no business doing. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say yes, and it's hard to say no. And you know, whether you saying yes because you think it's the cool thing to do, or whether you saying yes because you want to be accepted, or whether you saying yes because you want to be looked at for whatever reason. Bro, a lot of times, and don't get me wrong, man, I'm not knocking us as a people, my individuals, but we got to do better with our interactions. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I even look out if you step outside of this shit and you look at certain shit, man, I ain't gonna say I'll be the one to want to shoot or do this, but I'll be disgusted and I'll be looking like, what the fuck is y'all? Why you? Because I didn't say the man, bro, and I know you have too, but I do know, understand, and know what you're talking about with the police. Though. You know what I'm saying? And then we really got to be careful, man. Go get them insurance policies, man. I'm gonna try to. I've been saying I was gonna get somebody up here to do a presentation or a PowerPoint on insurance, man. We need to insure your kids, man. Listen, if you can afford to go buy a drink, if you can afford to smoke it, if you can afford to go to the club, if you can afford to pay a cable bill, any luxury that you might think is a luxury, stop that luxury. Go get you a life insurance policy on your kids, man. Go get a life insurance policy on yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that's feasible, something that you could contain. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too outrageous. You know, but when we say these things, man, I mean these things. This ain't no get rich quick shit. Now I know you hear a lot of that shit on when you can do this to do that to do that. That ain't what it's about. It's about saving your life. It's about leaving something to you know what I'm saying, and having some type of anything, bro. That's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it, bro. They get these big insurance policies and they leave it and they put into other things and other things. But we don't take the time out to do the research and study. Just like a cousin of mine. He was just talking about, man, going down to the downtown, man, and getting a living birth certificate, not the birth certificate that you already have, and then learn how to access the birth certificate that you already have to do other things or to make it what you need to make it into. But go out there and ask for a living birth certificate because the birth certificate that you get right now technically states that you're a dead person. You know what I'm saying? But there is a living birth certificate that you can acquire that you can go to ask for. But guess what? Don't nobody know about this shit. And then when you do know about this shit and try to go get it, people think it's a scam or people think it's some old sovereign shit or some old Moore shit or some old other shit. No, it's a lot of shit out here that really work. You just got to know the verbiage. Again, what do we say? Do your due diligence. What do we say? Do your proper vetting. What do we say? Do that research. What do we say? Go get that second, third, fourth, sixth opinion. You know what I'm saying? Research. Listen, I ain't trying to send nobody down a rabbit hole, but if you want to make a change and you want to and you want it to be different, you got to do something about it. Period. You know, now if others don't follow, I don't get me wrong. I know we're trying to unite. I know we're trying to build some shit. I know we want to be like that. But fuck that. If you know that you can go make a fucking change and a difference, get off your motherfucking ass and change what's going on in your circle. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And if you ain't changing it in your circle, shit, you damn sure ain't changing it for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta get motivated again, man, to get back to where we used to be, bro. You know, I mean, hell, we might not have a militia or an army, or hell, we might not have an infrastructure or banks and schools, but bro, we gotta start getting back to the point, man, where that support is there, where that love is there, where that shit start resonating, you know what I'm saying, to our family, bro. Even our families, within our family structure, you know, not the people, like it's fucking crazy, bro, that most people get along with people outside of their family and get more support from people outside of their family than they get through the people that's in their bloodline. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop that shit. If we can't fix the bloodline and get the bloodline to coagulate or come together, not like a blood clot, but just come together because we don't want it to clot. Because when it clots, shit stop. You know what I'm saying? But just to keep it flowing and going, man, we can't even get our bloodline flowing right. Our own people, our own brothers and sisters, our own fathers, our own mothers, our own aunties, our own uncles. That shit is a problem. I don't know what type of motherfucking mentality or mind state that the people got nowadays. It's too much shit on the news, too much shit. Like, bro, too much shit that I talk about, too much shit that everybody else talk about, for us to be still sitting here like, you know what? Jesus gonna come down here and say every goddamn body, hallelujah, praise the Lord, God damn it, I don't care what nobody. Nah, man, that shit ain't finna work, bro. And don't get me wrong, I ain't knocking motherfuckers, man. If that's the opportunity to order route that you want to take that shit. But guess what? God damn it, get a plan A, B. Well, that is your plan A. Get a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. God damn it, and the rest of them until you get to Z. And God damn it, if you can make up some more letters, make them motherfuckers up too, and then put a plan up under it. Yeah, all right, man. I'll be trying to tell the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, man. And I ain't trying to sound blow back. I ain't trying to sound radical. I ain't trying to sound militant. I'm saying this shit for the people. This is everybody, bro. It's like I say, man, it's gonna come to a point, man. Motherfuckers we gonna need to get together. Professor Remo says, remember, even if you make a change, success is never a guarantee. Yeah, that's true. We ain't trying to be successful. We just wanted to be a little bit better than what we doing now. You know what I'm saying? Well, Cito back in the building, man. How the day going, boy? You know what I'm saying? Out here looking like Scarface. Okay, you got him dancing up on him and shit. Look and see that boy. Okay, I say, oh, you out there dancing. He on a blind date. My boy on a blind date. Yeah. Big ups to Cito, man, out there living his best life, man. I wish I was outside having fun right now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I gotta give it to my people. I gotta give it to my people, man. Hey, man, I got another tragic story. A 14-year-old girl dies after being stabbed at school by another girl, police say. A 14-year-old girl died Monday after being stabbed at her middle school in Killeen, Texas. According to Killeen Police Department, the stabbing took place at Roy J. Smith Middle School around 11:30 a.m. The police found in a preliminary investigation that the two 14-year-old female classmates got into a dispute, ultimately leading to one stabbing the other. Police said that the girl who stabbed, come on, man, why you ain't at work? They gonna fire your ass. Oh, my bad. She said, don't be putting me out there like that. My bad, sis, my bad. I just see don't keep popping in and out. What's going on, my boy? How the day going? How the day going? My bad, y'all got some juice on my hand. How the day going, my boy? Going good? It look like it's going good. But anyway, let's get back to this article, man. So it says the police said that the two girls were stabbed and was then taken to Carl R. Darnell Army Medical Center, but died of her wounds. She was pronounced dead at 12:21 p.m. The other girl was taken into custody, going to the police. He says we couldn't recognize the emotional impact of the incident on the victim's family. It says students, staff, and the entire Killeen community. Killeen police said in a statement on Monday, our thoughts are that are with everyone affected, and we extend our support to those in need. The police declined to release the names of the girls because of their ages, but the family of the victim um, named her as Serenity Baker in a GoFundMe, seeking financial support ahead of her memorial. They described her as a bright, loving, and compassionate young soul with a promising future ahead of her. Pretty little girl. That's crazy. Serenity Baker died Monday after an altercation with another classmate at Roy J. Smith Middle School in Killeen, Texas. Our hearts are shattered as we mourn the tragic and senseless loss of Serenity Baker, who was taken from us far too soon. Serenity's family wrote, adding that her killing was a devastating act of violence that no family should ever have to endure. She brought joy, like, you know. So I just want to send my condolences out. Matter of fact, my condolences to both. Even though the other one just happened long time ago, and the brother just not getting sentences, man. I want to send my condolences out to the family of Serenity Baker, and also to the family of the young lady that stabbed her, because that's tragic. You know what I'm saying? Like that's tragic, man. Like that's sad. Like, and then like even with the other little boy, man, that we heard that he was 17 at the time, you know, went through the breakup and he stabbed the little girl. Like, come on, man. And then the girl that he stabbed wasn't even his ex. She was just there to retrieve the teddy bear from him. I guess he got mad. He probably got mad because old girl didn't show up. That's probably what it was.
Yo, sorry to interrupt, but I'm not sorry.
Nah, I never prayed so hard for good accuracy. I'll leave it there. He's stupid, Remo. Remo's stupid. Remember, even if we make okay, no. What did he say? Did he use the line I get? Oh, hey, Professor said that you used that line.
What? Nah. Listen. Oh, we bet. What's good, Fox?
Hey,
listen. I didn't have to. I didn't have to. Listen. Yo, listen. I swear to God, you want to be on camera? You want to be in front of the wall? You sure? What?
Not my face.
All right, so bend over. Not your face.
You look like y'all having a good time, man. That's what's up.
Hold on, bro. Listen, I don't get to do this often. Hey, so I I don't know what y'all was talking about, but you gotta celebrate life. You feel me? You get one.
Yeah, most definitely celebrate life, man. You know, we were just talking about some tragic shit, but life do need to be celebrated.
So damn, bro, I didn't get to use the line. I didn't have to, bro. Yo, I swear to God, yo, and everything I love, my nigga. So Shorty had a homegirl that was here, and nigga, she sees me, she's like, you're a Pisces.
But move the camera back up, though, bro. Move the camera back up.
Okay, my bad. I get excited. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man, but we glad you're having a good time and you enjoying yourself, man. That's what it's about, life, man. It's about enjoying yourself, bro.
So listen, I said I was coming back with the story, right? So you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna let y'all get back to your business. But listen, bro. So Shorty had a homegirl, dog. As I'm walking in, nigga, right? We meet by the car, nigga. We hit the little split, nigga. Her homegirl goes, "You a Pisces?" And I'm like, "How you know?" She's like, "I could just tell." She was like, "I'm a Pisces too." Nigga, she took her shirt off to show me her tattoo. Immediately. Swagalicious.
Hey, brother, I need to be down there in Miami.
I swear to God, gentlemen, I would not make that shit up, my nigga. Like I said, but everything going good.
Remo say drink more for him. Remo say take a drink for him.
Hey, I'm gonna mute myself, nigga, but we gonna leave it in the background. Fuck it. Bearded conversations, y'all. What's good, Fox?
Oh, shit. So that's for Bearded at the dark, baby. That's for Bearded at the dark.
You ain't never been richer than you are right now, you heard?
Yeah, yes, sir. Hey, man, enjoying life is a beautiful thing, man. You know, we didn't have so many tragic, like I say, man, I'm glad the brother out there enjoying himself, man. We didn't have so much tragic shit going on. Also, out here in Chicago, man, I want to read this too, man. Chicago Police Department is seeking help to find a missing 13-year-old boy, Akeem Miles. So the Chicago Police Department is seeking the public's aid in locating Akeem Miles, a 13-year-old boy who was reported missing. And you know, this touched me because my son 13. You know what I'm saying? Akeem, who goes by the nickname E, was last seen on the 2800 block of South Troop on March 10th, 2025. So Shorty been missing for like 4 or 5 days. Described as a black male with a medium complexion, standing 5 foot 3 inches tall, weighing 119 pounds. He has brown eyes and black hair. According to the police department, Akeem was wearing a blue hooded sweatshirt, blue sweatpants, and a black and white Jordan shoes. It said at the time of his disappearance. The circumstance of his disappearance has not been disclosed, but the urgency in locating him is clear. The public is urged to come forward with any information. To amplify the search, Area 1 Special Victim Unit has employed anyone with knowledge regarding Akeem's whereabouts to make contact. Their contact number is 312-747-8380. It said, additionally, anyone with immediate information is encouraged to dial 911. The full details of Akeem's physical appearance and last seen clothing have been circulated in an attempt to aid in the recognition and prompt community involvement in the search effort. Like, man, so, and that's sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here doing shit, man. Who knows what could have happened to that 13-year-old boy, man? Could have been, you know, wrong place at the wrong time. Somebody could have probably tried to rob him, or he could have been coming home and, you know, seen some shit, and somebody, like, man, it's just, man, it's ridiculous. And I got a 13-year-old, you know, and then he don't understand why I don't like to let him go places and do shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to go catch Ubers and go to the movies and shit like that, and, you know, be out with his little friends and shit. Like, I get it. Trust me, I get it, man. You know, and I want that for him. And because, you know, I was able to do that when I was younger. It was a time where, you know, we can go out in the world and do those things, even though it was still things out here in danger. But now, man, as a 13, 14-year-old, man, and then you got to think about it, bro. Family. I see kids, man, out here, man, 5, 6, 7, traveling on the bus by their damn self, going to school, just like, you know, it's just like seeing too much too early. You know what I'm saying? Doing too much too early. You know, they seeing this shit, so they gonna do this shit. You know, they traveling on the buses, they seeing the drunk folks, they seeing the older folk act a fool, you know what I'm saying? And they mimicking what they see. You know what I'm saying? Riding the bus at that early. Don't get me wrong, man. I know sometimes, man, that's what we gotta do. We gotta get to school, the kid. Like, bro, but man, but if you ain't at home reinforcing what them kids are seeing out here in these streets, or if you ain't on top of it, man. And then I hate the fact when we send them outside, these motherfuckers don't even want to pick up the phone, and you calling 1,000 times. Like, bro, how's your phone on do not disturb? How you ain't got no energy or no juice? What the fuck are you doing on your phone that long? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, so if anybody got any information on this Akeem fella that's in Chicago, man, and y'all see him, just look him up. So I'm gonna spell his name out for y'all, man. Hopefully, you know, we can bring this young man home. But again, it's been a while, and I don't want to think like that, you know what I'm saying, in a negative manner. But they say most of the time when it's shit like this, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying. I just hope we can find a young guy. So his name is Akeem. Where you go? Where you go, Akeem? So his name is spelled Ikeem Miles, Myles. So Akeem Miles. But yeah, man, it's tragic out here, man. It's tragic out here, man. It's a lot that's going on, man. So just like all the articles that I done spoke of, from the killings of the young kids, man, to the politics with Trump and the federal justice system, overruling some of the things that they do, man. It's just important that for me that we as a people know that we can't just do this shit by ourselves. We can't just do this shit as individuals. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand that it's problems out here, and people need help. And the way we going about it, we ain't helping nobody. We ain't solving no problems, man. I want to thump on that for a minute. I want to know why we just can't seem to get this shit together. And shit. And and guess what? I can come here every thumping Thursday and just dump on why the fuck we can't get it together. I don't have to even choose another topic because it covers all. You know what I'm saying? It covers all. Why we can't seem to get it together. Not even in a small standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I say, bro, a lot of the things that I'm asking for, that I'm pushing, or that I'm encouraging ones to do, bro. I ain't saying it's got to be on a massive global scale. We know that shit ain't gonna happen and take off like that. If it do, that's great. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want. That's the end goal. But man, we just saying it can't get it together. It's like we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. Whether it's politics, whether it's religion, we thinking a motherfucker gonna fall out the sky and save us and give us grace and mercy. And I don't give a fuck right now because I know a lot of people believe that. I don't give a fuck. Well, whatever. That shit ain't happening either. Like I was talking to Cito. He was like, man, when they took TikTok, bro, he say his son threw some chairs over. So he looking at his one son. So he say he looking at the older boy, looking at the younger boy. The older boy is the one pissed off, but the younger boy ain't crying. So he thought maybe they got into it. So once he did, started figuring it out, he was like, man, they took away TikTok. He was like, you doing all this for TikTok? He said the next day they woke. Well, he talked to him. Then he said the next day they woke up. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. He was like, man, what you think happened to TikTok? He said his son at 10 years old told him either the Chinese or Biden. You know what I'm saying? And then when it came back on, no, then he told him we ain't gonna worry about it because Trump. No, when it came back on, he was like, yeah, Trump brought it back for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure by that time he'll figure it out. That programming. Do you know when they took TikTok away, the mindset of grown folks, not only the children, but grown folks, the mind state that they had, bro, I'm talking about, man, they was just heartbroken. And Trump came in as their savior. So that's what I'm saying. Look at that shit. TikTok. He brought TikTok back for 6 fucking months. And I man, bro, like Trump is their savior for bringing TikTok back. And that's programming. You know what I'm saying? We supporting the man for bringing TikTok back. I'm not saying that's just why all people supporting him, but we supporting the motherfucker that brought TikTok back. More destruction, more bullshit. When he sat there and told us that he was gonna sign all these executive orders into and make them reality and shit like that. And I kept telling people, it's gonna be a little pushback. It ain't a lot of pushback. And then we got motherfuckers. And why every time he get a motherfucking cabinet, man, everybody fall back. Oh no, they seem like they rocking with him and then they fall back. So what's going on, man? What's going on, man? People, world, everybody, man. Listen, when I call us superheroes at the end of the show, you know what I'm saying? And beautiful people at the end of the show, we are, man. We beautiful people. We superheroes, man. We need to activate our powers and get together and change this shit, man. We need to make some shit happen, man. We need to tell this government that this government is not a government. You know what I'm saying? It's for the people, and we are the government. And stand the fuck up. He say that's scary all over TikTok. This is why I value physical property, CDs, DVDs, and records, because when that screen go black, people get unhinged. Yeah, but but not only that, but the psychological. So basically, but just the psychological development and programming of Trump bringing TikTok back. And so to speak on what you said, I get what you said. But when Cito gave me that message, he took it as like they're programming. Like my child is already against the Chinese and already against Biden at 10 years old. And the driving, saving force in his life was Trump because he brought back TikTok. So when he grows older and he wants to vote, guess what his values and his system is going to align with? Trump shit. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily Trump himself, but people who think and act and do the shit that Trump do. It's a programming, y'all. It's a programming, man. Listen, they not only programming us, and I want y'all to know that and to believe that and hear me, man. They not just programming us. We ain't the only motherfuckers getting programmed. Everybody out here getting programmed. You know what I'm saying? They just got their own individual programming. You know what I'm saying? Miss Gigi in the building. What's going on, baby girl? How you feel? She says, not gonna lie, I was upset, but only because I couldn't get my recipe I saved. You know what I'm saying? See, for recipes and shit. But it was people crying and going crazy, like Miss Kimber said, unhinged about TikTok. Social engineering. Michael T hit it on the head. Social engineering. They molding. Basically, man. Basically, just to keep it in a nutshell and to keep it simple, we fucking Clay-Doh. We fucking Clay-Doh, bro. In all facets of matter, uh, we fucking Clay-Doh, bro. And the motherfuckers that's constructing or that's sending out these orders of this social engineering, they just molding shit. They shaping the environment, the media, the propaganda, the shit that we see, the food that we eat, the people that we talk to, the places that we go, the places that we can't go. You know what I'm saying? Social engineering. Like a motherfucker. And then y'all, and like we talked about once before on this show, I'm finna tell y'all that China shit. That when you, bro, they whacking motherfuckers over there, man. If bro, it's gonna come. I'm telling you, America, it's gonna come to a point, man. That social shit that they got going on over there in China. What is it called, Brother Fox? That system that they got in play over there. What is it called?
You talking about the social currency?
Yeah, the social currency. That shit is coming.
What is that? It's IBS or something. It's
that shit
it
coming
replaces currency.
Yeah, that shit coming full fledged here. You know what I'm saying? And when it come full fledged here, and goddamn it, you ain't living like how they think you supposed to be living, or you ain't doing this, your ass, it's over with for you. It's over with for you.
Well, yeah, I just cross reference it. It's UBI, Universal Basic Income. Whereas your currency is whether or not you kowtow enough, or you say hi, good morning, or you play in the social protocols, and that's your currency. But if you're rude or you act against you basically a social deviant, it takes away from your currency. I think the country that has it in effect to some degree is maybe Switzerland and Japan or something. But it seems like it's slowly with this Bitcoin and other things that Trump's doing coming to the U.S.
It's coming. It's coming, man. And like I say, bro, like again, man, I know people, people might look at me, man, or see the program sometime and might think we pro-black or might think whatever the case may be, but that's definitely not the case. We about people, man. We're about empowering the people. Now, I will say I'm about uplifting and keeping a sacred connection with my people, with my ethnic group, as all should. But again, it's not that's not done as a reference of hate. You know what I'm saying? That's done out of reference of love. Because if I can't love my people, how can I love anybody else? You know what I'm saying? If I can't help my people and do for my people, I mean, you got people out there that don't, you know what I'm saying, that don't fuck with their people. They'd rather go be. I get that, but see, but then that's tragic. So it's UBI, Universal Basic Income, man. So look, so if y'all don't say hi, if y'all don't speak, or if you see a piece of paper on the ground, if you don't bend over and pick it up and throw it in the trash, guess what? That's a strike against you, man. And that shit's coming here. I seen the publication, man. I was watching some shit, and they was talking about, you know what I'm saying, trying to see how they can work it in here and bring it in. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's wild. It's wild. Oh man. Oh, check this one out, y'all. The last one before we get up out of here, man. But look, I just want to let the people know, man. Listen, we got to stick together, man. We got to come up with a plan as a people, man. We can't do this shit separate. You know what I'm saying? We can't do this shit separate. I know it. I know when we talk in hindsight about certain things that we want for our people, and we want to separate. And again, I don't believe in integration, and I believe we should have stayed segregated. But as a people, you know, when it comes down to on a global scale, everybody need everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs somebody sometime. Just think when you don't think you need a motherfucker, man, play that song over in your head. You say, I answered your question. Oh shit. I know you did say we can't get together because of division. Has become embedded in every aspect of our lives, from family to school to work. Subtract the divide, and what is left, and what's left is unity. That's facts. Facts. That's facts. Last topic of the day, man. Before we get up out of here, man. Canada will level 20 billion in tariffs in response to Trump's move on steel and aluminum. Canada is expected to impose a 20.7 billion in retaliatory tariffs after President Trump decides to enforce a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum, which went into effect on Wednesday. So they couldn't come to no agreement. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like that shit ain't even adding up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when is he gonna drop the taxes or take the taxes away for our people while you already out here putting these tariffs into effect? And then where's these companies to where we can supply our own things that we getting from Canada? You know what I'm saying? So since we ain't got none of that shit, now they putting 20.7 big. We already in a fucking 36 what? Shit, the 20 our fucking deficit. We in a 30 what was it, 37 trillion? This ain't doing shit but adding to it. He said, I blame all the hate against Canada on Drake. Oh, shit. He was stupid. He said the Associated Press, so a senior Canadian government official confirmed the move Wednesday, speaking of the conditions of anonymity, because they were not authorized to speak ahead of the announcement. It says Canada supplies more steel and aluminum to the U.S. than any other fucking nation. Well, they didn't say fucking nation, but I'm just putting the emphasis on that. So, like, why don't we have like our steel mills are gone? Ain't no more steel mills. I remember this used to be the steel mill country. We ain't got no more of that no more. So now we're relying on other countries and other places to produce steel and ship steel and aluminum over here. Like, come on, man. We got to get Trump. Come on, man. 20 billion, bro. And then on top of that, you so and I ain't heard him speak. Well, he did speak about the national deficit. Remember, he wanted to give away these cards, those gold cards to immigrants that could afford them to help with the national debt. That shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't taking effect. Don't get me wrong. Was it an idea? It was an idea. Was it the best of ideas? You know what I'm saying? Now, if it worked, it worked. But come on, man. We got to do better than this shit. It says the new federal level tariff comes on the heel of a tariff spat between U.S. and Ontario this week. The province placed a surcharge on electricity supplied to New York, Michigan, and Minnesota. So it's actually a ring. It's a ring, a wire that goes around New York, Michigan. And like people don't really know this. Like people don't even pay this attention. And I forgot how I stumbled upon this. That's around the whole perimeter of the borders of these states, and they get supplied this electricity to get that, man. That's what I'm saying. We outsourcing electricity, bro. Mm, mm, mm. In Minnesota, in response, Trump vowed to double the 25% metal tariffs See what I'm saying? So now you pissed because they want to charge 20.7 on your 25%. So now you want to see. That's what I'm saying. Like this shit, it either is gonna start some type of. Hopefully, it don't have to come to that, but this shit gonna start some type of physical. Somebody gonna want to get physical.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, man, we got people in the building, man. Pull your phones out, man. Share with 3 people and tell those 3 more people to share with 3 more people, man. Get them in the building and tell them to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video, man. I got some of the best followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers in the world, man. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat tonight. Peace and blessings to everybody in the building, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate Cito for popping in and out here on a date. Big ups to my boy Fox Dye for being on the panel, man. And big ups to all my moderators, man. Y'all know who they are, man. But just to name a few of them off, we got Miss Gigi in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got the professor in the building. We got Miss Kimber in the building, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love my family and community, man. So Ontario Premier Doug Ford then said he would hold off on an electrical surcharge ahead of Thursday's sit-down with Commerce and Secretary Howard Lutnick. A European Union introduced a similar punitive two-step measure against the United States earlier in the day, seeking to gain leverage in Trump's international economic whirlwind that analysts predict will raise consumer prices across the borders. Yeah, man, Trump out here, listen. Our allies, even our allies, man. England ain't even rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Britain ain't even rocking with us, man. Even our allies are like, what the fuck is he doing, man? Like they like, come on, man. Professor says, tell me of a plan that Trump had that actually worked. Hey, man, look, man. So the EU, European Union, composed of 27 partner nations, chose to introduce a countermeasure package worth $28 billion in response to Trump's levies. It says their countermeasures are expected to go into full effect by April the 13th. The tariffs are disputing supply chains. They bring uncertainty for the economy. Jobs are at stake. Prices will go up. It says in Europe and in the United States, the European Union must act to protect consumers and businesses. Ursula von der Leyen, president of the European Union Commission, said in a statement, the countermeasures we take today are strong but proportionate. As the U.S. are applying tariffs worth $28 million, we are responding to the countermeasures worth $26 billion. This matches the economic scope of the U.S. tariffs. See, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a tit for tat. So if our tariffs is $28 billion, they gonna tax us $28 million, 26. Like it's a fucking game, bro. The game, bro. So Trump has identified potential price hikes as a period of transition necessary for the country's growth. Said the inflationary trends will be worth it in the long run. How? For who? Especially with all the motherfuckers that we putting out we ain't giving jobs to no more. It's hard to find a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Remo says, I'm looking for a remote job in UK. I was thinking about some shit like that. It says the Hill reached out to the White House and Canada's Prime Minister of Export Promotion, International Trade and Economic Development for a comment. But of course, no response. You know what I'm saying? See, so again, man, it's just like a battle. It's like shit. You tax me, I'm a tax you. Since you don't tax me, we gonna double tax y'all. So Trump, what you think they gonna do? Somebody need to get in Trump. Yeah, like you got Elon, which is the richest man in the world, man, as far as finances go. Like, is you finna see, and I seen him on the Joe Rogan podcast, bro. You know, he was actually saying that it's possible, you know what I'm saying, if we give each person a certain amount of money per year, like it's possible for the world to survive. Again, like I don't want to necessarily say like some dictatorship, but like some communism type shit. He was on Joe Rogan speaking about said he actually did the numbers about how much it would cost to give a family, you know what I'm saying, or a person a certain amount of money per year. And some millions or something like that. I'm like, man, this shit wild, man. This shit wild, man. You know what I'm saying? But Elon, come on, all this money you got, bro. Why you not in Trump ear telling Trump, look, bro, slow the fuck down? Elon, steel and metal, nigga, all these AI, like, so, like, do you got some type of under dealings with Canada? Because you build spaceships, you need steel and aluminum. You building all these AI and computers and Teslas. I'm pretty sure you need steel and aluminum. So if you rocking with Trump, I'm pretty sure some of your business ventures and shit is slowing down and halting too. You feel me? So why aren't you in this man ear telling this man like now, or are we measuring private parts at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it one of those type of games? You know, to see who gonna break first. You know, to see who gonna bend their wheel first, and then the first person to bend their wheel, they got the other person by the balls. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And now when you get this other person by the balls, and now we gonna do what the fuck we want to do. Listen, y'all, it's crazy, man. Like, and then you would think, yeah, and I know Elon is a what would we call him, a tech mogul? Would we call Elon Musk a tech mogul, Fox, or businessman? Would we call him a tech mogul?
Could say a tech model, or they have a tech frugal lords or something, feudal lords.
Okay, feudal lord. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Professor Remo says that's why Elon Musk lost 16 billion in 1 week. Yeah. So Elon, man, you know, as this individual, man, like, bro, like, you ain't got to be a rocket science or to be a person in power or to want to gain some shit to know that Trump ain't doing what the fuck you need him to be doing. Like, I know you got to be in his ear telling him, man, you need to play ball at least a little bit, bro. Like, why is we even taxing fucking Mexico and Canada, bro? Stop taxing them. Take that tariff shit off. Then listen, eggs. Went into the store, man. I seen the eggs $7.99. I seen some eggs for $7.99, but it wasn't in the grocery store. $7.99, bro. Like, and I'm like, well, damn. I just read an article about we supposed to be exporting eggs, and then now, come on, man. And now you placing tariffs on a place that we supposed to be getting the eggs and shit from. Come on, man. And then ain't no telling what the fuck they doing to the eggs just because it's Trump. I watched the show, y'all. So remember when I was saying, unless we got people right there at the border and that's really watching this shit and really just taking the time out to inspect, they actually really do got people that do that. But they do it to see if people like bugs for bug infestations, drugs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? To make sure a lot of that shit don't come into the country. So, you know, that's why they inspect a lot of things. Or they pick random days to just check random manifests and open up different crates and shipping crates and stuff like that to look to see what's inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Or empty shipping containers that could be filled with, you know, maybe bugs or some type of drugs and shit like. So we do have it, but how? But again, shit still get through. They don't catch everything. Shit still get through. They don't catch everything. That's why we ran a market about like how Biden trying to get rid of cigarettes, like the cartel, the underground, that shit, man. Listen, I don't know what to say. All I know is that I just hope everybody out there, man, got a plan. And if you don't have a plan, I hope you have a good support team. And listen, we need to start supporting each other because in the time of vagrancy or Mad Max era, seem like it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They didn't even help each other. You know, they attached themselves to motherfucker. It went back tribal. That this was some futuristic shit. Mad Max was supposed to be futuristic, but they went back tribal. You always gonna rescind and regress to what you know. You know what I'm saying? So if you stick with that in the first place, you wouldn't have no damn problem. And I'm gonna leave it there. With that being said, Fox, close us out, man.
I don't have much, man. Great show as always. The articles you read gave me something to think about. I didn't know that was happening in Chicago, and even more importantly, what you discussed in terms of how technology is starting to govern how we think. Great topics. So, have a great evening. I guess I'll check you out tomorrow. Are you on live tomorrow or no?
Yeah, tomorrow, man. We got Money Making Marco gonna be in the building. I'm interviewing a young brother, music. He about 30. He ain't a young brother, so you know what I'm saying. Interviewing a brother by the name of Money Making Marco tomorrow for Bearded Studios. So yeah, we'll be live.
Okay, well I'll check you out then, man. Stay safe, stay well, Zim.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Y'all know it's always a pleasure when Fox get up here. Then he looking like Dapper Dan tonight, you know what I'm saying? Looking like Dapper Dan tonight, man. Hey, y'all, man, I just want to say peace and blessings to the family, man, and I love y'all, man. Listen, y'all, I read these articles and I come to y'all, man, to just put something on y'all, food for thought, man, to put something on your brain to get us thinking, man, because a lot of shit happened. you know, and a lot of times we might not think it directly relates to us, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit do, you know, and I just want people to know that, you know, we can make it through it, man. Like, look, we only got like three more years, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because before you know it, man, this year be over with, man. Then we'll just have 3 more years left. So I want to say I hope the fucking the federal government, as far as the judicial department, I hope they keep putting forks in the road for Donald Trump. We all know that, you know, more than likely he probably gonna get around those forks in the road. But we just hope they keep continuously to put these forks in the road, and we just hope people continue to wake up and see that, you know what I'm saying, what he got planned is not what should be going on. And we can come together as a people to try to, you know what I'm saying, change the narrative, you know what I'm saying, switch up the propaganda and combat what he putting forth in our government right now. So again, man, y'all know what it is, man. I'm gonna leave y'all like I came to you, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all, man. And don't forget to live by these 5 key components: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And for those in the back, one more time, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, man. Hey, let that guide you. Let that be your light, man. Peace and blessings. All superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So with that being said, man, to all my beautiful people, to all my superheroes, and to all my Beardonians, man, we out.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a job. He won't even pay. Hard work and dedication. Ain't no.
Hey, man, hard work and dedication, man. Hey, can speak no more truer words. Hard work and dedication, baby. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's episode of Bearded Conversation coming Thursday, man. Big ups to my boy, Cito Boy, man, my residential Dominican for following through, man. He out on a date. I hope it go well for him, man. Big ups to Master Teacher Fox for hitting the panel tonight, man. Peace and blessings to the chat, Professor Rebo, Miss Kemper, Miss Gigi, man. Hey, family, man. Send them thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations out to Miss Gigi, the first lady of Bearded Conversation, man. Y'all know what it is. Grandpa back home and in the building, man. Hopefully he continue his continue his recuperating process, man, and he get better, man. Hey, we love you, Grandpa. We love you, man. Hey, also, don't forget to tune in, man, every Monday through Thursday, man, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, man, for Bearded Conversation. Also, don't forget to tune in tomorrow, y'all, man. We got Money Making Marco in the building, man. So tune in for Bearded Studios, man. Hey, and this Saturday, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, no matter what I'm doing this Saturday, I will be in the building and I will be spinning for y'all, man. I'm going to see Martin Lawrence, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I have a good time, man, for Martin. Hey, big ups to Martin, y'all. Also, man, y'all know what it is. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all. Man, without y'all, it wouldn't be no Bearded Conversation. Peace and blessings, man. I love y'all, man. I come here for y'all. I hope y'all come here for me, man. Hey, you know what it is. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. And don't forget to support our local black businesses, man. Lynn, Chicago Pizza, Dan, Soul Food and Bakery, Urban Lunch Cafe with grown folks play in the house of health and wellness.
I'm trying to get a job. He won't even pay.
Dedication. Conversation. Hard work and dedication. Hard work and dedication. Conversation. Hard work and dedication. That's good conversation. Hey, man, big ups to Cito Boy, man, my residential Dominican man, for dropping this track. Hey, man, it's smooth and a mother, boy. I'm telling you, man, I like this, man. Hard work and dedication, man. We just giving our opinion, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Good conversation. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. I just want to let everybody know, man. Once again, peace and blessings, and I enjoyed everybody's company tonight. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Bearded Studios Real MCs Talk. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, when we come together, may we always meet on a level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. When we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. And last thing before I get up out of here, y'all, please, let's stay together, man. We ain't got to unite right now, but let's pick a time, man, where we really, you know what I'm saying, trying to get together and be together and do what we need to do, you know what I'm saying, to stay stronger. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, peace and blessings. Good night, man. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, man. Love y'all.